What's up, everybody? Eric here with another EWE Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the first episode of the new show, Velma, which is a prequel to the Scooby-Doo franchise, I guess. It's a weird one. I'll talk about it right now. This will be spoiler-free, but I will be talking about some of the themes that came out of the episode, so just letting you know that's going to be in there. Yeah, but let's go with the regular rigmarole. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you guys thought about it. And yeah, we'll go from there. How do I even start with this one? So let's just go with some release data. So this show came out on January 12th, 2023. Cast is, I'm just gonna say Mindy. I mean, there's other people in it, but this is gonna be the train wreck episode, guys. I'm just telling you right now, with the runtime of 22 minutes. And I'm even drinking because, oh my god, doing this review, I was very much considering, Eric, do you really want to spend time reviewing this piece of crap? And I was just like, you know what? I owe it to people. I have reviewed good things, a few bad things, so I'm like, you know what? Let's go for this. All right, guys. So let's talk about what this show is about. That's a good old fashioned. All right. So this show is about Velma and the rest of the Scooby-Doo gang before they became, I guess, close friends. It's all right. So they're in high school, and I guess Velma's just the weird outcast or whatever, but so is Shaggy, and Daphne's a pretty popular girl, and Fred's popular, but he's weird as frick. I'm trying not to curse, guys. I'm trying to hold everything back. And yeah, so where do I go from here? So that's the basic idea. So this is a Scooby-Doo show without Scooby-Doo, and they're trying to make it about Velma. And the big thing, like, if you watch any of the stuff beforehand, everyone says, oh, well, Velma's gay, and it's like, I don't care if Velma's gay. That's never really mattered to me. Let's just see when anything else go. It's like, I know people are gonna be mad about the fact, oh, they changed Velma and Shaggy's race or whatever, and I'm like, I don't care about that either. If you want to change it, let's change it or whatever. But it wasn't that actually bothered me. So, like, even though it's like a prequel show, it's like you're the way that they even do this, a lot of this episode. So here are my spoiler-free thoughts. If you're making a joke and you have to explain the joke and you do that multiple times, that's not funny. That's just kind of feel like you're insulting your audience if you think you have to explain everything to them like that. It sounds something like that WWE would do back in the Vince McMahon days of like, oh, this is supposed to be a joke, and then they explain the joke. It's like, no, don't do that. Stop treating your audience like they're stupid. And it feels like the show does that a lot. They try to act like, oh, we're woke, but they do such a bad way of being woke that I'm like, I wouldn't be shocked if both conservatives and liberals hate this. I don't know who would actually like this. This feels like maybe like an older person would like it. Someone that really liked Scooby-Doo is like, oh, an origin story. It's like, it's not even that. If you really want to watch a Scooby-Doo origin story, go watch A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. I thought that was like way better than what this crap is, and that's animated as well. And like things that they do. And I watched the first 2 episodes, but I'll just say this is about episode 1. They kind of talk about, oh, Shaggy's like very anti-drug and stuff like that. It's like, oh yeah, because we all know he's become a stoner. But it's like you're too on the nose about it, and they make that joke so many times. Like, guys, like the whole thing of how Scooby-Doo worked is that things were so subtle that they would go over kids' head. If you have to point everything out, then you're kind of missing the point of Scooby-Doo. And it felt like this was that. Like they missed the point of why we loved this show growing up as kids. Mindy's like her version of Velma's like, oh, Velma's the one that's the real smart one about mysteries and stuff like that. It's just like, yeah, but like it's so on the nose, and they keep going at it with a lot of the same antics. I think in the same episode, she kept saying like, oh, my hallucinations are gone, because she has hallucinations or whatever. She's like, oh, they're gone. And it's like, oh, well, they're gone. Oh, they're gone. And they never are. It's like, if you're making that same joke over and over again, it's not funny. It's not. It's like, who taught you guys comedy? And I was just like, oh my God, I did not like this. And I know comedy's subjective, but oh my God, I've even seen other people writing about the show, and everyone's universally panning it because it's not good. It was painful to watch. I'm like, I was drinking and I was just like, I usually love stuff when I'm drunk. No, I did not even like this. I was like, this isn't funny. And they messed up Fred's character so much. Like, yeah, the whole thing's like you can make fun of Fred, but when you go this far with it, it's just like, it's not even funny anymore. It's like, at the end, you're like, why would I ever want them to become friends? No, I think all these people really shouldn't even be around each other. They all suck. Like, all 4 of them. I mean, actually, Shaggy's the only one I'm like, I kind of like him. But it's like, but they're just going to go like, oh, he eventually gets into drugs. It's like, who cares? Like, it was just dumb how they went on it. And I think one of the changes is, I think, like, trying to make Daphne do some weird stuff that I'm just like, this doesn't work with Daphne either. It's just like, why? Why did you guys do this? You should have just picked, you could have made a show with these characters, made original characters, gone with this and seen would people like it. And I'm sure the majority of people would say like, probably better that way. But when you're dealing with the Scooby-Doo thing on top of it, it's like, it's even more noticeable that this doesn't work. It's like, for me, I love a lot of the Rian Johnson original films, but when he touched Star Wars, I'm like, you didn't understand those characters, Ryan, and you kind of screwed it up. This is the same idea right here. I'm not sure if they understood these characters right, where they're just trying to go like these weird routes with it. And I get it, storytelling, everyone can do it, but it's like, we have like 50 years of these characters, and then you do stuff like this, and it's like, you could have seen how a puppet named Scooby-Doo did it, and it's like, they did it way better. They even made Fred a little bit more zany. It's like, oh, red herring or whatever. It's like, that was a lot funnier. That actually worked. This doesn't work. And it just makes me hate these characters and be like, wow, you should have just taken this series out and shot it, because damn, this was bad. So, those are my spoiler-free thoughts. And if I'm going to give this a score right now, this is painful to watch. It's a 2 out of 10. It's the lowest thing I've ever given. 2 out of 10. It's horrible. The only reason I don't give it a 1 out of 10 is because I'm like, 1 out of 10, maybe I'd say I wouldn't even... I feel like a 1 out of 10, I would have stopped watching after like 5 minutes. So this I at least got through 2 episodes. But yeah, those are my thoughts, guys. It's painful. It's bad. Do I recommend it? Hell no. If you have anything better to do with your life, go do that. Don't watch this. It's bad. All right, guys. So let's call it an episode right there. So please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys thought. I don't know what's gonna come out first, this or Magic Mike's Last Dance. One of those 2 videos is coming out first. Please check out some of my other videos. I have all the reviews for Last of Us episodes 1 through 5, though the first 2 are in 1 episode. But yeah, check that out. That's actually a really good show. Spend your time watching that. I also have a review for the start of the season for South Park, and that one I thought knows how to use satire in a way that this show clearly doesn't need. No, that show doesn't spend its time explaining the joke. This one spends too much time explaining jokes. It's like, if you have to spend so much time explaining jokes, then stop doing it. You don't get comedy. Alright, guys. Sorry for my rant. This one really pissed me off. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.